Leo, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This will take you from the 13th to the 20th of November, and I hope this finds you well. So, just give me a minute, Leo. You've got three major arcanas: High Priestess, the Strength card, and the Judgment card. So you've got your own major turning up. That always means there's a week. This is a week, Leo, of you coming into a lot of your personal power. Okay, coming into your heart energy, which is your power source. You also got the Ace of Cups. Okay, so uniting your mind and your heart, trying to live from your heart center. That seems to be what's coming up straight away for me. Your crowning card is the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords, to me, sorry about the lighting, Leo. I've moved house and I'm still trying to find the perfect lighting. The Ten of Swords talks about the end of a phase of your life, okay? Tens are always completions of something, but this is a completion of a phase that's been really challenging for you. Because when it appears, it always means, oh, thank gosh, that's over. Okay? So something's completed itself. Now, I want to say something else actually for you, Leo. Particularly because the Ace of Cups and the Strength card just showed up. The Ten of Swords can also mean not being as dominated by your thinking, but living from your own center and your own power. Okay, so that might only be a message for some Leos out there, to move from your mind into your heart energy. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is about connecting with source energy, not drowning so much in your emotions. Sometimes just being, when the High Priestess shows up, I always get this image of just being filled with source and divine energy. So you're not running on empty, you're just feeling really complete, connected and fulfilled. Listen for any dreams, any hunches, any intuitions. Sometimes following your intuition is like following a trail. So trust what comes your way, Leo. Now your additional guidance card is a Loyal Heart. Can you see it? Oh, the lighting here. So there might be a relationship theme here. You've got two kings, the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So for some of you, a relationship might be a key issue. Stereotypically, it'd be with an earth sign or a fire sign, but the cards just don't work that way. Okay, they're much more deeper than that, but it might be for some people. Okay, really, really interesting. There's definitely a message here about moving from your mind to your heart, Leo. That's where your power is, guys. Okay, now you start the week in a little bit of conflict. Okay, you got 1-5, the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords can just be, can you see it? Oh, lighting. The Five of Swords tends to be, it can just be a bit of a difficult conflict card. All the fives are about change, but at that point they're a point of change where things can be quite tense. It can represent arguing, just something going a bit wrong, okay? But it isn't going to stay that way, because it comes the Knight of Cups. So this again might be the Loyal Heart. This is emotional news coming your way. This can be the gift of love. Okay, it can just be receiving good news that makes you feel happy. Something is being overcame. Okay, all the knights, they tend to bring messages, but quite often the knights in this deck represent some difficulties have been overcome. Okay, they've gone from the page to the knight, which means they've wrestled with some issues and overcame some difficulties. Now here comes the Ace of Cups. And this is a really strong message for you, Leo, particularly with the Strength card. Now, the Ace of Cups can be a whole new emotional beginning. The Ace of Cups, all the aces are new chapters, and this could be a whole new emotional chapter with this fire sign person, or this could be you, Leo. Okay, connecting with your heart, because this king is looking right at the Knight of Cups, and then the Ace of Cups appears. So some lucky Leos have got a whole new love chapter beginning. For some of you, as I said, it's moving from a state of conflict to a state of peace, seeing through. In the Ace of Cups, the mind and the heart have united, and it's also learning to see through the heart, to see through the eyes of love and not difficulty and conflict. Okay, so that might be for some Pacific Leos who are in a bit of conflict with someone, or for some Leos there's a whole new chapter starting here regarding love. There's an ending to a difficult phase, and you're moving forward to a new start. You then get the King of Pentacles, who's looking right at the Judgment card. The Judgment card is again a new beginning. It's about wiping the slate clean. The people in the Judgment card rise from the dead. They're rising out of coffins, and they're giving thanks because you've got a whole new start. This could be moving house. This could be moving area, getting a new job. Or for some of you, you're starting a brand new emotional beginning, either with someone or on your own. You're setting out, you're leaving something behind and moving forward to a brand new chapter. It's going to be different for everyone. But the key theme here, Leo, is you're following your heart. You're following your destiny. A Strength card is someone who's overcame their fears. They've got their eyes on their North Star, their destiny, and they're walking in that direction, and nothing's going to stop them. This could be to do with your security, your financial life, your work life. It could be to do with this King of Pentacles. I don't know. Okay, it's a general reading. People don't like it when I generalize, so I'm not going to. But it's about you following your passion, Leo. Okay? Allowing yourself this new beginning, moving away from a difficult chapter. Trust your intuition. It will not lead you astray. Don't listen to fear, because the Ten of Swords can represent the end of listening to that small mind that lives in fear, that lives in doubt, and you claiming your own power, Leo, your Strength card, because you got the Judgment card, this rebirth with the Eight of Cups. So again, the Eight of Cups is some Leos might be leaving something behind. Quite often when we move to a new chapter, there's often something we have to leave behind, isn't there? Because that's what a new era is. So some of you might be walking away from something. Some of you aren't, but you're not getting full satisfaction where you are. And there's a sense of wanting something a bit deeper and a bit more. He's dressed in purple and gold. It's a spiritual search. It's not the losses of the Five of Cups. It's the loss of needing more fulfillment, Leo. Needing something deeper. And you might be leaving something behind in search for something more. Okay, very, very interesting. What sticks out for me is about the ending of a chapter. if it's not a physical chapter, it's about not being controlled by, I don't like the word negative thinking, okay? I don't like it. But we've all got a part of us that lives in fear, that lives in mental conflict. And for some of you, it's ending that and learning to see through the eyes of love, okay? Because this is who you are, Leo, and that's what's going to ignite your strength card. That's what's going to give you the judgment card, this emotional rebirth, this feeling that you live in a blank slate, that anything's possible, that you're getting divine help to lead you forward, because you are, especially with that high priestess, you'll be getting a lot of messages and a lot of guidance, Leo, if you choose to listen to it, because we all have free will. Okay, we can all say no, and we can all close ourselves off, or we can all follow the breadcrumbs of the high priestess, because it's leading you to a very, very incredible place, Leo. And I love it. And I love seeing you so empowered with so much potential. And some of you might be leaving something behind, but it's not a tragic leaving behind. It's a moving towards something. And what you're moving towards is to do with that judgment card, which is a brand new beginning. Okay? And I love it. Very, very interesting week, Leo. Very excited for you. I was really wondering what was going on for your heart, especially after last week's reading. But I really like that. The Ace of Cups, my favourite card in this deck, just about. I absolutely love it. Okay, Leo, I'll speak to you next week. Bye.